to discuss about the enterprise structure. As you know, already aware of that.
Yeah.
In terms of a hierarchy tree. So here, for configuration of enterprise structure, every consultant will does individual role. Like we have a multiple role will involve. As SD consultant, you will mostly interact with the FICO, MM, okay, PP, and ABAP. So ABAP is a unique guy. Basically, every functional consultant have to interact with ABAP.
Yeah.
But here, mostly integration will be done with SD with MM, SD with FICO, and SD with PP, not with HR. Now, so when you go for the training, SAP training, if you are doing for the training, as a trainee, you are working for IDS server. There are two servers basically, IDS and non-IDS. IDS is International Demonstration and Evaluation System. So in IDS server, we have only dummy data, where there is no other consultant involved. All the backend data will be available. One more server we are having a non-IDS server. So that is a production server. Okay.
Okay. The test and production server. That's what you are saying, right?
Yeah. Same thing. Production server, which will be we are accessing only real time.
Correct.
Okay. So we will not have all the backend data. Like we have created 1,000. There are hundreds of. If you log into configuration of company, there are hundreds companies created, but in real time will not be there. Okay. Only standard setting will be available. That's it. Okay. Now, so we will be working in even company. They will do the training for IDS server, like a power user, super user guy will be there, right? When the project go live. So we have here called golden client, master client, golden client, same as IDS server. In even real time, functional consultant will have the access to practice. Means there's some scenario is not sure about that, so we cannot do R&D on the live server. So we'll go back to golden client server. We can do the R&D for that. If everything is goes fine, then we'll come to again the production server. Then we can do the configuration. Okay. Now, company. So basically, as you know that company is created and configured by FICO consultant, not SD consultant. Every consultant role when we go for the real time. In even real time, we cannot configure 100% configuration of SD. Even 4 to 5 consultants will be there. Even role also segregated and subdivided in even SD. Okay, forget about other module. Other module is different. Okay, entirely different compared to SD. Apart from the integration. In even SD, all the role will be divided. Suppose you are working for pricing. For entire the duration of the project, like 6 to 1 year, whatever the duration will be there, you will be handling and taking care of those requirements till execution of the project. Okay. Now, basically, company is nothing but a client to whom you are implementing SAP. Okay, and it is one of the corporate group and is the highest organization unit in enterprise structure. It is the highest organization unit computer cluster. Without company, we cannot create anything in the SAP system. Fine. So if there is no company code, no sales area, no production, no warehouse management, no MM configuration. Fine. So company is mandatory. Now, so please you can ask me if you have any questions.
Yeah. So similarly, if you have any reference guide or configuration guide, you can send it to me, or if you have any, you might be doing on system here now, but just to recollect me or to get me through.
Are you on speaker? Atul, are you on speaker? I can recommend you please use the headphones.
Sorry. Yeah.
Your voice is echoing. I'm unable to hear properly.
Okay. No, I was just asking, do you have any reference guide or configuration guide to just make sure that what are the steps or what we are done to go for through these steps?
Is there? No, is there in my notes? Everything is there.
Okay. Have you sent it?
Yeah, one moment. Okay. So still, if you want, I can refer the book. Okay. So even you can get more detail in that.
I don't want you to refer the book, but just for my reference.
No. I'm saying that for the practice, more practice.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If you want any book apart from material, okay, I can refer you the good book. Even you can get You can, if you have a time, you can go through those documents again.
Okay.
So that you can briefly can understand in depth. You can get in-depth knowledge in that. Okay. Now, define company. Okay. So my documentation is prepared like that. Even a layman, you can understand that. He or she can, okay, easily understand that. It's not like just theoretical document. If you go for any other tutor, he might be experienced, but the way I go for the training and I'll prepare the document, I will think that I'm like a fresher, so that even I can understand. I will not think about my experience level.
Cool.
I'll think from the ground level. Okay, so that is my concept. Now, second thing is, which consists of, along with the documentation, explanation with snapshot, so that easily you can practice. Okay, it will be snapshot. It's not like physical documentation. Okay, now. So there is a two paths to access the IMG screen. Already you know that there are two screens in the SAP menu. Okay. So before we go ahead, this is called the main menus, and this is the command bar where you can specify and enter the T code, transaction code. Right? You know that already. So this is all the function menus: up and down, find button, search button, create session button. This is called application toolbar, and this is a status bar. You are already aware of that. So in the SAP system, maximum we can run the 6 sessions, not more than 6 sessions. Okay. So /n is treated as a home page. This is called /n. This is a home page. Easy access menu is a home page. There are two screens in SAP menu. One is easy access screen, which is purely designed for end user, power user, whatever you call that. Okay, super user. So those is designed for easy access screen, which comes to only creation, like a data entry operator. So there I will having the access to only creation. Like creation of inquiry, quotation, order, creation of customer, material, shipping, billing. So those kind of the transaction will be created only on easy access screen. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, so if you log into the functional consultant, there is a two path. One is tools, customizing, IMG, execute project. Double click on it. Now system will show the project. If you are working for real time, it will show the project. Here you need to select the project and click on SAP reference IMG. So which project you are implementing. Okay.
Okay.
So IMG stands for implementation guide. So this is the common process flow. So where any functional consultant, either you are working for SD, HR, most consultants will be familiar with T code. They don't want to waste the time. They don't want to remember the path. Got my point?
Yeah.
So they will use mostly the T code. So without going for, I want to use directly the T code as SPRO. So here the T code is there. So without going for all the step and accessing, the T code is SPRO. So what is the abbreviation of SPRO? Do you know that?
Yeah. It's all the setup, right? All configurations, company related configurations.
No, the T code, the abbreviation I'm talking about, SPRO.
Few code I understood last time, but do you have the list of the all T codes, or
is there?
You will provide me later?
Okay. Yeah, is there with me? I'll send you that.
Okay.
So the SPRO, the abbreviation is System Project Reference and Object. Okay. So this is the abbreviation. So T code you already aware of that is a transaction code. IMG is implementation guide. So in SAP system, for any module, there are 3 transactions: create, change, display. Any transaction. If you are creating anything, you can create, you can change and display. But if you are working as an end user, you do not have the option for second one. Second one will be hide. It is suppressed for end user. So they can create. If they want to view the output, they have to log into display. They can display, but they cannot change. For functional consultant, we have all the access. We can create, we can change, and we can view the display. Now, let's go for configuration. So I will use the directly T code SPRO. Click on SAP reference IMG. So then system will show the IMG. There are 2 different screens. One is easy access menu, which is purely designed for end user. One is IMG screen, which is functional consultant will log in to configure the setting. Fine?
Yeah.
So now we are discussing about today's class to configure the enterprise structure. And second thing in the SAP, as per the SAP terminology, for every field, whatever the transaction you do in the SAP system, first you have to define, then assign. Configuration and assignment is mandatory. Okay. Now, So then click on enterprise structure. Definition. Then financial account is a job of FICO consultant. FICO consultant will log into the financial accounting. SD consultant will log in sales and distribution. MM will log in MM. PM. Okay. LE consultant will be there. They will do the setting in either logistic execution and logistic general.
Okay.
So, most of the companies there are LE consultant will be there separately. Okay.
Okay.
Now, to configure the company, financial accounting. Then
So what is difference? What is the difference between logistics executions and logistics general? What is the
this is a
difference?
part of logistic. This is a part of logistic. Means
Okay.
which comes into the. There is a logistic consultant will be there in the real time. You might be heard that LE consultant.
Okay.
LE. Okay. He will taking care of only logistic part.
Execution.
Configuration of plant, MM, all execution related to warehouse management, all the execution part he will take, like a production, okay, all inward, outward, stock transaction, inventory, those are the transactions will come logistic.
Yeah.
Shipping and all the thing will come logistic. Okay.
Yeah.
Then separate consultant will be there in the company, LE consultant we call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if there is no LE consultant, we have to do the setting. Financial accounting, then define company. Okay. So you need to click on this clock button. Clock button is also known as execute button. If you click on that, system will not open the screen. If you click on that, system will open the document. You need to click on the execute button. Click on
Okay.
now. So the direct path is click on new entries and define the company. But the first time if you go for the practice, all the transaction is empty. It's empty database. It's very difficult to
Right.
practice first time. So better to get the confidence, you just refer all the backend data, what is there. As per your business requirement, change the setting, then save it. Practice 1 or 2 times. Once you're familiar with those settings, you just go to new entries and define your value. Fine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, so the best practice is select any predefined value, anything.
So select LNG.
Copy as button. Yeah, anything. So I will specify that 8181. You can give any one, either it may be numeric or alphabetical.
Okay.
So we will give the company as a Accenture. Okay. Now I will give the address. Okay, postal code. It depends upon the country, which country you are following. Okay. Specify your country, which country you are implementing. Assign your language key and currency. Fine. So these are the detail is mandatory for every configuration. You need not to by heart those things. Okay. Maintain the required field, press enter and save. Basically, this is not role of SD consultant. It's the role of people. Okay. So now we need to create our own request. In the real time, the request is created and generated by a basis consultant. So before we move the data to any server, development server, the production server, quality server, any server, so we save the data in package. This is called request. Request is generated by basis consultant and system will ask that which package you want to save the data. So that is provided and by the basis consultant. Okay. So now here we need to create our own request. In order to create request, click on create request button. So here you can specify the request.
So you can keep all requests together or every configuration?
Only one request.
Okay.
No, only one request. Because what will happen, this is the data is only one. It's not like a real time. Real time, all the server is different. Production server is different, development server is different, quality server is different, golden client, every server is different. Here, you create 100 requests, the data will be saved in same server.
Okay.
Got it? By mistake, we have created Accenture. Now we are trying to save the data in SanDisk. Still system will save the data in same server because is only one database.
Okay.
Now, but to avoid those things, we have to create a one request so that we can easily understand it, how it will happen in the real time. Got it? Now, so we have created a company. Even if you want any changes, so you can do that. So you have to make the documentation, whatever whatever the configuration you will do, you have to make all the documentation. So you have to put the heading, you have to write down everything. Because we cannot remember all the codes, right?
Right.
Company. So we have created company. The code is enough. Even if you do not write the description, it's not mandatory. But at least we should know what is our company. For that reason, we can write down. Company we have created. Okay. Now, suppose we have created company. I want to know that whether the company is created or not. So, in order to view that, click on position, specify your company, whatever the company you have created, the code you have to specify. Enter. It will show whether it is created or not. It's created. Fine. Save the data is mandatory. Clear? Now, to configure the company code. Even company code is a job of FICO consultant. What exactly is the company code? Which is going to be linked to customer master data. Okay, company code
Okay.
which are going to be linked to customer master data. Company code is nothing but like a sister company under a company. Okay. So company is a unique one. One company can consist of multiple company codes. Company will not be a more than. Company is unique. It will be one. One company
Okay.
can have a multiple company code, like a sister company. Company code A, company code B, company code C, company code. So likewise, we can have a multiple company code.
Yeah.
So which talks about all the financial transactions, like balance sheet account,
Yeah.
general ledger account, reconciliation account, terms of the payment, all the financial transactions will be done in company code,
Yeah.
which is going to link to customer master data.
Right.
Okay. Sales area, which is a part of SD consultant. Company code data, which is a part of FICO, which is going to be linked to customer master data. Okay. Define company code. Same part. Still the role of FICO consultant. SPRO or IMG, both are same. You can use any part. It is already mentioned in even notes. See?
Yeah.
Infrastructure definition, financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay?
Yeah.
Snapshot is there already. So, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Click on it. Now, click on edit company code data. Double click on it. So, suppose if you don't want to involve all the transactions, you can take any standard value. So, 1000 or 0001 are standard. 1000 or 0001 standard in entire SAP. Most of the configuration, if you go further, you will find 1000, 0001. So, if you don't want to configure company code, you think that is not my role, why should I involve? So then you can take standard value. But I can suggest, if you know something, it is going to be add additional advantage in your
Okay. Yeah. Go with
going to be
me.
added. Yes. So we should know. Then only it is going to be give a additional thing. Okay, to our skill. Now, select any predefined value. Click on copy as button and define your company code. So I want to define my company code as a 8282. Fine.
Okay. So under 8181, it's a 8282 is a company code, which could be any.
Anything. You can have two company
Right.
codes. Company
Country specific, that business or anything.
Everything. Suppose this is a different country, you have a different company code. That is different again, because the company is different. Then again, company code is different. Every country there is a unique.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. And for company code, language and currency code could be different from your parent company, right?
Exactly. Because now you are in US. Suppose you are implementing for China. Obviously, everything will be changed, right? So if the client change, obviously all the thing will be changed.
Okay. And is that the setup from here? My question is, if language code, if you put China language code, then does that China user see their screen all in Chinese language based on this code, or is that something different configuration required?
No, sir, not required. It will be there. We will be having a multiple option there. There is a currency conversion. Even you can convert the currencies. And even before you log into the server, there is an option is the language. Even you can select the language. So that system show all the setting in that language only. Okay. Now, so maintain the required detail, press enter. Then system will ask the address of your company code, where exactly your company code is located. Everything. Suppose if you say we have an office, definitely someone will ask where is office located, address. So you need to specify the address. Okay. Assign your language, click on continue. So what are the required detail if you want? Maintain your required field and click on continue. Select your company code and save it. Fine. Now, so we have created company code as well. Company code is 8282.
And it is going against same transport, right? That's called transport, right? The request.
Yeah, request called transport.
And
CTS, Change Transport System, CTS we call that.
Okay, so do we need, so since you are doing on the same screen, it will go to the same, or if I log in, it will go to the same transport, or do I need to do something different?
That's what I'm saying now. When you are saving the data, it will save in request package number.
Okay.
Package is mandatory here. So whatever the package you will select, the data will be saved in respect to server only. Got it?
And
the package is required, is mandatory.
So
the data will be moved from the basis consultant only. We cannot move that. So
Okay.
we have to get the permission and access from the basis consultant only.
Okay, but you can provide the transport number to basis consultant, right? This is the your transport number where you made all the changes.
Okay. The transport from the development server to quality server, quality to production server, that concept you are talking about. STMS, there's a T code is there. First you have to enter the T code SC10. Okay, SC10 or SC9, there's a T code is there, then system will show the list of the request number. So from there you need to select the request, then system will, you have to select one lorry button, okay, generate that. After that, once you selected that, there's a T code is there, STMS, System Transport Management System, okay, there's a T code. So once you select that, there you can execute your whatever the data will be there, you can move that. Okay. Now, sales organization. So which is the role of SD consultant? So what is sales organization?
Is it that whatever the sales you are doing through that through that division, or it's not division, but
Division is different.
it's a combination of multiple 3 or 4 things, right? Sales org is where you are making your sales from.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So basically, the concept of sales organization is related to sales and distribution. Okay, in terms of selling and promoting the product and service activities, and the main concept is sales organization which is going to be launched on country wise. In one country, only one sales organization. It will be unique. Company is different. Company might be registered in UK, US, that forget about that. That is a registered company or a corporate company. Assume that I am having 10 branches throughout the globe. Means every country I am having one branch, that is called sales organization. That is also one of the head office on selected country. Got it? There are differences. Company, sales organization, sales office, sales group. Okay.
Right.
It is very close, but when you come to practically, it's entirely different. The concept and business process flow is entirely different. Now, so sales organization will be only unique in selected country. Okay. Now, so you can have a multiple sales organization, US sales organization, UK sales organization, China sales organization, okay, Gulf sales organization, Malaysia sales organization, okay, and then Germany sales organization. That is called, in every country there is a one sales organization. Company is different. Company might be a head office, a registered office might be in different place. Okay. Now, so a company can consist of multiple sales organizations. Suppose TNT Express. Do you know TNT Express? TNT Express. TNT Express is one of the US based organizations.
Okay.
Which is based on freight. what he will do? Freight and shipping of the parcel.
Okay.
More than 200 branches throughout the globe. Now you can imagine how big company is there. More than 200 branches, 200 plus
Okay.
branches throughout the globe.
Okay.
So that they will do only import and export all the
Okay.
material, ship the material through by air, by transport, by
Yeah.
ship, whatever the respective transportation zone will be there, they will do that. Okay.
Yeah, like FedEx or DHL.
Yeah, DHL. Obviously, DHL is there, Blue Dart is there, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so the same thing, they can have a different branches in different countries, that is treated as sales organization. Okay. Now, SPRO, enterprise structure, definition, then S&D, sales and distribution. So there you can define, copy, delete, check sales organization. Fine? Click on it.
Yeah.
Then click on define sales organization. Double click on it. Now select any predefined value and click on copy as well. Same thing. Now, so you can define that. I want to define my sales organization is 8585. It's not fixed. You can define anything. Client want that it should start from their own company code. Suppose company is Accenture. I want to give that ACC or ACORG. I can give like that. So whatever you want, you can define that. Okay. Sales organization. Assign your currency. Maintain your sales org calendar. Sales org calendar is also known as factory calendar. It also depends upon the country to country. Suppose we are implementing SAP for Germany. So Germany, those people are having their own terms and conditions. They are having their own factory calendar for selected country, which means their public holidays, government holidays, national holidays, international holidays. If you talk about UK, there are different rules. So whenever we are dispatching the material from a respective client, okay, so whenever we have a meeting, anything, so make sure that we should know that that day should not be a holiday. For that, to avoid those things, we'll maintain the factory calendar. Okay.
Okay, for this sales calendar used only for sales order booking, or it is used for your deliveries
Many
and
transaction. Only I'm talking about sales transaction. Suppose we come to know that a XYZ client is looking for 100 pieces on order. So we need to cross check that that day should not be ideal, that day should not be holiday.
Holiday, okay.
Okay, suppose we want to deliver the material now, but the delivery time is 1 week. So
Okay.
whatever the last date, the moment the material will be dispatched and reach to the client, make sure that that day should not be a holiday. Right?
Okay.
So we cannot deliver the material at a time. The client is asking, the client had raised an order now. Obviously, every company will take at least 3 to 4 days, at least 1 week time to deliver the material, to ship the material. It depends upon the destination, source to destination, from where to where you want to dispatch.
Right.
Obviously, right?
So
That
ideally
will
it should
come
be
here.
same as factory calendar, but you can keep two calendars separate also, right? Your factory calendar and sales or calendar
Depends.
could be
It
separate.
depends. It depends. In the same
I
way,
mean,
you have,
of course it's a scenario, but it could be different, right?
yeah, yeah. Now, so rebate. What do you mean by rebate?
Something on volume based or amount based, something is
Exactly, exactly. So there is a huge difference between discount and rebate. People will think about both are same. No, both are entirely different. Discount, which is valid for every customer, right? Suppose,
right.
assume that is a Nokia is offering the flat 30% discount on Nokia Lumia 5200, which
Yep.
means that every customer can come and pick up the material. The valid discount is valid for every customer. If you buy, me buy, or someone buy, or 100 people will buy. But rebate is not like that. It's example I can give two scenario. One is like a channel partner. Okay, suppose Nokia is having a 100 channel partner. So Nokia has given some, some target. Okay, if you reach this target, you will get this incentive, some amount. So that is called rebate. So out of 100 people will not reach that target. Suppose they are given that 5,000 USD dollar. You have to reach that. So if a person will reach that target, whatever the channel partner, whatever the business will reach, so that person is valid for rebate. Otherwise, it will not allow for rebate. Okay. Now, Or else, another case, if you want to purchase a material, you might be know that you will get a coupon. Okay, suppose any draw is there. I'm giving small example. Okay, draw is there in one shopping mall. They will say that if you purchase up, the $500, then only you will allow for this coupon. Got it? Same thing, the process flow. So likewise, you can go further. Even rebate, you must check for 3 levels, not only for sales organization. If you want to allow for rebate for a specified customer, you must check for 3 parameters. One is in the configuration of customer master data. Another setting will goes to a customer, which customer you want to allow for rebate. The last setting is going to be done billing document. If you check and activate the rebate in 3 levels, then that customer will become a rebate customer. Okay. Now, maintain the required field and press enter. Again, here also you need to specify your address of your sales organization. Fine. Are you following me?
Yeah, understood.
Now you can give the address, specify the city.
And can you link one sales org with multiple companies, or one company, one sales org? That's the combination.
One company, multiple sales organization.
Okay, that works, right?
Yes, yes. Company is unique most of the time. Sales org will be more, is multiple.
Okay.
Organization are multiple. Suppose I am having only one company. Company is only unique, right?
Right.
Suppose the company is in Accenture. Accenture head office is one.
Company code. Okay. Just one company and multiple sales org. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Now, click on continue. Sometime what will happen if you are taking a specific US country, there are some issues are there. Still is not allowed to say you use a different country. Okay. Select the value and save it. Now after that you come to know that there is some setting and changes is required. So then you can go back to the same configuration, click on position, specify your sales organization, double click on it. If you want to changes in address, you just click on the address tab from the application toolbar. Here even you can modify the data. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, so we have created sales organization. So sales organization is 8585. Fine?
Yeah.
Now, suppose if you forgot to maintain this, again you have to practice. Because we cannot remember all the codes, whatever we have configured.
Right.
Now, yes. So because every configuration is a different code, right? Suppose
Right.
I'm trying to create my own unique code, but the code the entries already exist. We cannot create. Suppose another user like you is created. So like we have created, many people will access the same server, right? So it's not best practice to delete those entries, right? So that participant may lose all the data. He cannot do the output. Got it?
Okay. Right.
So we cannot delete the configuration in the same server. Now, next is distribution channel. What is distribution channel? Very important. See, distribution channel is nothing but is a communication channel. Communication between the company and the client. Okay. So where you can reach the material to end customer. Suppose I want to buy iPhone. I cannot go to the company iPhone, right?
Right.
So I will get a material in the form of distributor, dealer, agent, channel partner, wholesaler, anything. It depends on the company business process flow. You can have it. Suppose I want to buy a Dell laptop. I cannot go to the company Dell.
Right.
Even Dell company does not have the authorized and access to sell the material to individually end customer. Right. So every company they are having their own, unless it's a bulk requirement. Okay. If it's a huge client, then that is handled by a company itself. Okay. They cannot handle and they do not have the access and permission to sell the material directly from the company. That is called distribution channel. Even distribution channel is also depends upon the company business process flow. If your company is into manufacturing, a different kind of the business process flow.
Right.
Pharmaceutical, different kind of business portfolio. Real estate, different kind of. So it's not mandated. Again, we think about that. Is a Aurobindo Pharma is there, Dr. Reddy's is there. So it doesn't matter that both companies are the same industry and same kind of the product. Even the distribution channel might be changed. It's not same. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, next is define distribution channel. Still with the role of SD consultant. Same path. SPRO.
Yeah. Yeah.
One moment. Yes, SPRO, infrastructure, definition, sales and distribution. Then we have a define, copy, delete, check, distribution channel. Click on define distribution channel. Then go to new entries and define the distribution. You can give any code. Okay, so I want to give that. It already exists. Okay, you can give any code.
Yeah.
Distributor, dealer. Agent, channel partner,
Yeah.
business associate. So we can configure multiple. It's not unique. We can have a 10, 20, may might be 100. 100 distribution channel. Okay, save it. Now, so what is our distribution channel? Now, next is division. So distribution channel will play a role like a sales, promote the product in terms of the market point of view, right? So
Yeah.
as soon as the material will be produced, is manufactured from the plant, which will move to shipping point. From the shipping point, it comes to a respective warehouse management, production, storage location. From
Right.
there, it will goes to a respective communication channel, which is in the form of distributor, dealer. From that, a end customer will buy a product from the respective distribution channel. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
And for
then,
sales or distribution channels, all these are mandatory fields for sales transactions, right?
exactly. Without these three things, we cannot create any transaction that's a system. Sales
Sure.
organization, distribution channel, and division. This is called sales area. Without sales office, without sales group, even a company can go for SAP implementation. Why? You can ask me why. Assume that I am having my own company. Assume that my company is a Infotech Limited. Okay, Infotech Limited. Assume that I have started a company. We don't have any branch office. Even I can go for SAP implementation. This is manual. It's possible. But without sales area, we cannot implement SAP.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so distribution channel, which is a part of form of sales to promote the product. Division is two scenario. One is to provide the service base, and second is in terms of division. Right? Two perspectives. One is in terms of service. Service, which way service you can give? Different division form. Like you can have a sales division, you can have a marketing, you have services, you have customer care, you have a in-house repair. So these are the different teams. So who is providing to provide the prompt service to the client? So selling the material is not the big deal for every organization. To provide the proper service, prompt service, whenever customer has an issue, that is the main agenda of to satisfy the needs and wants of the client. Got it? So that will come under the part of division. Now, so division, logistic general, SPRO, infrastructure, definition, logistic. Then click on define, copy, delete, and check. Click on define. select any predefined value, click on copy as button. Here we can define, sorry, division is there, right? Division, right? Now click on define division. Go to inventories and define the divisions. So you can define the divisions here. Sales, it's already there. Okay. Sales, services. We have a manufacturing. We have a in-house repair. Okay. We have a customer. So whatever the thing is there, we can apply. Customer care, customer complaint. Save it. Save the data is mandatory. So divisions. Divisions. Move on. 42. 83. All. Fine. So you can configure the multiple divisions. Now, so this is the role of SD consultant: sales organization, distribution channel, and division.
Okay.
Then we have a plant, sales office. What is sales office? Sales office is a branch office. Okay, is a branch office or a particular is going to be assigned on a respective country wise.
Yeah.
In country, multiple sales offices based
Right.
upon the geographical location and is also based on the business process flow of the company. Assume that a company is a MNC. Obviously, it will be having a different city. In every city, there is a office, sales office. There is a branch office. Like in US, we can say that pan US, pan UK. Means every city there is a branch. Or if a company like a SME, a small medium enterprise organization, they can have a branches on regional base, geographical base. South, one branch, south office. Then we have a north office, east, west like that. They will have the branches. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so maintain sales offices still is the role of SD consultant. So you have to log into sales and distribution, maintain your sales office. Now, go to inventories and define your sales office. One moment. Please give a minute.
Yeah. Actually, I am having a class right now.
Yeah, please, Atul, give me a minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, sorry. Now, so we have discussing about the sales office, right? Sales
Yeah.
office. The same path which is followed by SD.
Mm-hmm.
SPRO, infrastructure, definition, sales and distribution, maintain sales office. Click on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Now, so click on new entries and define your sales office.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go to new entries and define that. So I want to define my sales office as a,
Your screen is not moving. Not sure.
yeah,
I just tap on.
yeah. I show you the screen. Okay. I will come back. This is the screen actually where you can configure.
Right.
Okay. Maintain sales office. Go to images and define the sales office. Okay. So you want to define. Now if you love that, you have to specify that. Fine. So likewise you can configure multiple sales office. Select the
Right.
value, save it. This is one sales office we have created. Assume
Yeah.
that we have a one more sales office in Boston, or it may be a New York, California, anything, anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, well.
California sales. So we can have a multiple sales offices. Save. So you can configure multiple sales office under a one sales organization.
Okay.
Sales organization again is a one unique head office in selected country.
Right.
Sales office is every regional wise. It may be in every city or it may be regional wise.
Yeah.
Now,
And under one sales org, there will be multiple divisions.
exactly. So one sales organization, multiple distribution channel, one distribution channel, many division.
Yeah.
Suppose one distributor, there all divisions will be there. Again dealer, there are division. One
Right.
more dealer, remaining division. So likewise relationship is one to many here. Sales offices are CASO and GCO. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, then we have a sales group. What is sales group? What is the purpose? To define and organize the sales group. Very important, sales group. I will give the scenario. The purpose of sales group. Sales group is used to target the domestic market of the company. Assume that, okay, a company is there like a Samsung. They have an office in California. Understand that there are 20 lakhs people are staying in California. Do you think that one office can handle all the people who are staying in California? At least 20% people are visiting your outlet per day. You are able to manage, or you are able to fail to manage those and provide the service, right? Obviously. So for that we will organize a group. Group is nothing but outlet. So if you go to any territories and area, you will find the Nokia priority showroom, or it may be Samsung, Motorola, or any product you want to buy, like a supermarket, or it may be digital showroom, anything. You will find the outlet. Those are we call groups to target the domestic market of the company. Fine?
Yeah. So does it differ on the sales transaction as well?
Pardon?
Does sales group differ for sales transactions?
Yeah, it's a part of sales transaction,
Okay.
sales group.
So my related question is, does it use for calculating sales commissions?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
So when you're creating sales order, you have to specify that. Sales area is mandatory. Along with sales area, which sales office, which sales group you are creating, sales organization. You have to
Right.
specify.
Okay.
If not, you have to leave the field blank. Both the field, you have to leave the field blank. Okay. Now,
These are not mandatory fields.
it's not
based on-
mandatory. It's
right, based on your
not
business
mandatory.
need. Okay.
It's not mandatory. If you want, you can enter. Otherwise, you can skip. System will not give any error. But without sales area, you cannot create.
Right.
Now, so click on maintain sales. Now, go to inventories, define the sales group. So, in particular city, what are the groups are there in multiple locations? There may be 100 territories in California. What are the main areas where business can stand, where company can do the good and generate the more and more revenue if they can put some effort. So then the company will do the survey. Based upon the survey, they will start promoting the product. Okay? Now, so we can give that Accenture sales group 1. Accenture sales group 2. Fine. So we can have a multiple sales group, or you can give the location name as well. Which location you are having a outlet, you can give the same location name as well. Okay. Assign your group. Sales group. What are those sales group? We are having AS1, AS2, AS3, AS2. Fine?
Yeah.
Now, so this is role of SD. Sales organization, distribution channel, division, sales office, sales group. This is part of SD consultant.
Yeah.
Now, then we go for configuration of plant. So what is plant? Plant basically the job of consultant. The plant is nothing but a manufacturing and production unit where the material will convert in the form of raw material to finished product. So basically material will be loaded into the form of raw material, and whenever it is moving and dispatching from the production side, which will come a finished product, which means it is ready to use. Okay, that is called plant. So a company can have a multiple plant. Okay, so in respective city, in particular city, okay, so they can have in California, you can have a 3 plant, 4 plant. A company, it is going to be linked to company. One company can consist of multiple plants. 1 plant, 2 plant, 3 plant, 4 plant. So depends upon the business process flow. The production and sale, both are important. If sales is more, obviously production will be more. Fine.
Sorry.
Plant.
So basically where you keep the inventory, that is a plant, right?
Pardon?
Plant is where you keep the inventory.
Inventory.
So what I'm saying is plant is basically where you keep the inventory. Or from where you do...
Inventory is a different concept, na? No, inventory is a different concept. The stock, warehouse management, all the things maintained by either MM or WM. We will keep and maintain only sales transaction. Okay. So, we do not bother about whether stock is available or not. That will check while creating the sales order.
Okay.
But to maintain all the transaction is the role of either MM or the WM consultant. Or now we call it SCM. You might be know that. It's a new
Right.
model. SCM,
Right.
supply chain management.
Yeah.
So that we can use that instead of WM. Okay. And we have a APO as well. APO, Advanced Planner and Optimizer, is also module which is going to be used even though if you are not using a SIEM, you can use APO as well, which will come all the availability check, stock transaction, inward, outward, inventory, okay, and raw material, and all the transaction will be carried out through APO. Availability check means all the things will become. Availability check. Availability check of all the material, whether stock is available or not, if it is available, which plant. Again, the plant is going to be linked to storage location, shipping point, how we can move the material, what is the process, everything will come. Okay. Now, define plant, SPRO, infrastructure, definition, logistic general. Then define, copy, delete, check plant. Click on it. Then click on define plant. Now, select any predefined value, copy as button, and define user plant. So, I can give my plant as a 868, anything. Plant. You can give the name, where it is located, New York, California, and remaining things are display mode. The moment you press enter, system will show the address tab page where you need to do the modification changes. After doing that, once you save the data, system will update all the field. Whatever the field if you want, it is going to update you. Okay. So I want to change all the things. You can change here. See? Select the record and save it. Now system, change all the settings. Double click on it, you can see that. Address, New York. Okay. If you refresh the data, it will change automatically. Even if you want any modification, same thing. Click on address tab page, you can do the modification.
So plant is basically the manufacturing unit, as said. So if manufacturing is in China or any other country, then still you can assign those plants to sales or
other country we cannot assign. No, other country we cannot assign. We can assign within the country. Within the country we have a multiple plants.
But most of the sales in US, but those manufacturing happens in Asian countries. So that way those plants are assigned to US sales corp, or I don't know how that works.
It depends. Otherwise, we treat as a shipping point, warehouse management. We call directly from there. We dispatch the material directly. Ship that. Plant we cannot call, right? We directly ship the material from there. Okay, that we treat as a shipping point, or it may be warehouse management. Like that, we can assign that.
Okay, but if it is a US sales or then plant has to be in US or has to be under US company. That's what you are saying?
Yes. Yes. Okay. In one country, obviously they will have plant. Okay. Otherwise, they will load the material directly. They will load the material. That is the part of shipping. Shipping point will come. Okay. So in that case, what we can say, we have a plant some other country. We want to move only shipping point. There is no plant here in specific country. Got it. So that will treat as the only shipping point. Shipping point or storage location, or it may be a warehouse management. Anything will be treated directly. Okay. Because we don't have any plant, right?
Right.
Okay. So before dispatching, we can select that. So that company, that country, they need to maintain the data. Okay. For this selected plant, we dispatch the material. So they have to maintain their own stock.
Okay.
Here we are only receiving that. We are only receiving the material.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, save it. So plant is 8686. Now, next is shipping point. Still in coming classes, we'll see in detail about the shipping point. Okay. The basic concept of shipping point is shipping point. One plant can consist of multiple shipping points. Okay. One company, multiple plant. One plant, multiple shipping point. Okay. So shipping point is basically the subdivision of a plant. It is a place where the material will be received and dispatched. Both the thing can happen. Suppose a company is a client, is the precious client. We already loaded the material recently from plant to shipping point. As per our company process flow, from the shipping point, it is subdivided the material to respective location. From the, it goes to storage location. Got it? Before going to storage location, if a client some urgency, we will directly dispatch from the material from the loaded to directly client. Even we can dispatch directly. That is the reason we call it is a place where we can receive and dispatch the material. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, SPRO, enterprise structure,
Yeah.
definition, logistic execution, define, copy, delete, check, shipping point. Fine? Click.
Yeah.
So click on define shipping point. Now select the value, click on copy as button, you can define it. Assign your factory calendar, maintain your language key, Indian. There are some other settings is there, you can maintain accordingly. Okay, output types are there. Determine load time. Okay. Message, send time. Periodically, schedule job, automatically will come. Determine load time. Default from shipping point. Shipping point means system by default will determine. Okay. According to our schedule length. During the order process, suppose we want to dispatch 100 material on respective date. So system by default will determine through shipping point. Okay. Now, so maintain the required field and save your shipping point.
And we are saying shipping point could be outside country and in different company as well, right? Shipping point could be anywhere.
Shipping point will be a subdivision of a plant. Okay.
Okay.
It will be in selected country only where we receive the material.
Okay.
Lastly, plant will be in different country, but shipping point will be in the same country.
Oh, within that shipping point is, should be in the plant from where you are doing that exact shipping.
Yes, it might be. Or we do not have plant, means mostly we'll have shipping point. Got it? Because we get the material from the plant to shipping point. From the shipping point, again we have a 10 sales office, right? For example, we have a 10 outlet. So from there, all the stock and whatever the material will be distributed to respective locations. From the shipping point, subdivided. It will go to storage. From storage, it will go to respective dealer, distributor, agent, stock. Like that, it will move.
Okay.
Okay. Select, save it. Shipping point. So shipping point is 878. Fine. So I have given one scenario. We can create n number of the scenario. The first concept in SAP is to understand the business process. Practice is not mandatory in SAP.
Okay.
According to my experience, I'm talking about. If you practice one time, 2 times is more than enough. But my thing is, what do you understand is the configuration?
Right.
What is the business process flow? What is front end? What is back end? Why we are doing?
Right.
Who actually does the job? What is the output? What is the business process flow? Okay. And where actually those things will be reflected. So that if you concentrate, your job is done. We are not like ABAPer or technical developer. A plus B. Suppose if you say A plus B is equal to B, we have to by heart. We will not by heart.
Okay.
We have to understand. We call as a DA, business analyst. We have to gather the requirement from client. We have to make the thing. If not possible, we have to make the possible. That is our role.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, save it. So the last configuration for today's class is storage location. Okay. So actual class is there. It's going to be start before half an hour only. But I have sent the email to that guy. So we'll start half an hour late. Okay. So I can request if you can join tomorrow half an hour early, then it will be great, so that we can do at least 1.5 hour session for tomorrow's class.
And you said 2-hour session, right? 8 to 10 you said, right?
Yes, because it suddenly started. Now they informed me immediately. So I rescheduled my timing. But we're
Okay.
fine.
Right. No worries. So tomorrow you will do, I'm assuming if I join at 8, you will do 8 to 9 or 8 to 10 tomorrow?
That's what I'm saying. At least 1.5 hour class we can do.
Okay.
At least 1.5 hour. It may extend to 2 hours. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. If you can join half an hour early, I can manage one more half an hour. It will go to 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah. If I get up early and ready, I will ping you. Otherwise, we'll do it at 8.
Yeah. No issue. That also we can do.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will have an email ID. You can ping me directly on my Hangout. Okay. As soon as if you are ready. Okay. So as soon as you wake up, again you will take 10 to 15 minutes for get ready. Then immediately we can start. That also we can do. So that I'll be set up. I'll be ready and I'll do all the setup. Right.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. We'll see that. So my thing is at least we should do 2 hours now. Then it will be fine. Otherwise it will take more time. Right. So I don't want that information. All the things should last
So
for both of them.
Right. Next week onwards, you can spend 2 hours, or should we shift?
No, it will be 2 hours. It will be 2 hours, not less than 2 hours next time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So even if it's possible, we can join half an hour early. That will be great. Half an hour or 1 hour early.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so next is storage location. What is storage location? Is the role of either MM or WM consultant will do, or SCM consultant, supply chain manager. The storage location is a part of shipping point. One shipping point can consist of multiple storage locations. Okay, shipping point will be one. So from that shipping point, you can have a 10 storage location in different city. Okay, that is called storage location. It's like a physical location and stock for maintaining the inventory and the godown. It's called godown, where all the material will be reserved for respective location. For selected area, there is a one storage location. Or it may be a selected 5 areas, one storage location. So all the people get the material from that storage location only. Okay. Likewise also you can apply that. Now,
Okay.
is the role of MM consultant. Either MM will configure or WM will configure.
Okay.
In detail is a part of WM. Now, SPRO, enterprise structure, definition, material management, maintenance storage. Click on. Now, work area is nothing but plant. What is our plant? 8686. Enter. It will be display mode. Click on inventories and maintain your storage location. So today we are doing 1.5 hour session, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly 1.5 hour.
Yeah.
This is storage location. Select your value and click on address of storage location. Go to inventories, give any number, any 2-digit number. It's not mandatory, you can give any 2-digit number. Press enter. Again, system will ask where your storage location is. You have to specify the address. So likewise, you can configure multiple storage location under a one shipping point. Fine. So how the assignment will come to the picture, that we'll see in tomorrow's class. What is the purpose? We'll do the configuration. How the integration will come. What is the purpose of mapping? First, we have discussed about only configuration. But
different.
Exactly. So we have discussed about only the configuration part only. But how system knows that the configuration area, which means that one company can have a multiple company core, one company 4 plant, one company 4 sales organization. How system knows? So for that, we have to map the transaction, we have to link the value from the core module. So that will see tomorrow's class.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have my email ID? You just ping me so that I can send you a material.
Let me put on Skype.
Yeah, it may be chat box. You can put me on chat box.
Chat box was like, let me put it in chat box.
So I'll be sending you the material through Dropbox. You'll be getting a link. Okay. So even you can add me on the Hangout.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you can communicate while doing the practice. If you have any issues, okay, even you can contact me. You can ping me as well. Okay, so you got my email ID?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll end the session now for today. I think you got the server access. Please, you can start the practice. Okay. And you'll be getting the study material, whatever we have discussed today's class. Okay, still if you have any kind of the issues, we'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah. And Raymond, how many sessions do you think you will cover for this?
See, it depends upon us. I cannot say anything on fixed. Basically, if you're talking about, it will be 30 hours, 35 hours.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So if you are doing in that way, we can finish as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because you already into the experience, right? You can easily understand. You can easily grasp. You can practice well.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. It requires much time. So if you go for 2 hours, we can finish.
Okay.
ASAP. We can finish ASAP. At least we can do 3 topics per day. At least we can do something early.
Yeah, because March 8 I will be going Europe. So if we could spend more time from now to March 8, that would be good. Because if you have any time.
Yes, if you want, we can extend the time. That is the last thing. No? If you can join early, 1 hour early, then we can go ahead.
Okay.
We can go ahead for longer session. That I'm suggesting.
Okay. Let us see that. I think this is the first session.
Yeah.
Great at talking to you. I think we are on the same speed or understanding.
Yes. Okay. So please, you can go ahead. You're most welcome. If you have any kind of the issues, queries, and clarification, I'll be happy for that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, fine. So
Great talking to you. I think let us. Yeah, I will thank you if I join. I could join early tomorrow at 7:30.
Yes. You can just add me on the Hangout so that we can touch up. So I think you send me Yahoo ID. You just send me Gmail ID. So that I cannot add you on that.
Yes. Okay. Let me. I don't use much, but I will ping you that ID, or I will send you your ID on my Gmail ID.
Yeah. Okay.
All right then, Raymond. Take care.
Okay. So are you going to ping me on the Gmail?
No, I will email you.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Enjoy the weekend. See you tomorrow. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Send me documents.
I will send you through Dropbox. Okay. You can go ahead. Okay.
So where is the Dropbox?
I will send you through email. You will get the link.
Okay. The link.
Okay. If you want, I can invite you on the Dropbox. You can add me.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day. Bye.